Hello, welcome to the Queue. We are filming the German turn number 5 for Operation 38 Special in advance of the U.S. turn. There's not really much there can do to affect it, but we're going to do this and then upload it after the U.S. goes because we're going to be out of town for the next couple days. So, that in mind, they have 51 to spend. They get to buy mechs, medium armor, and heavy bombers, or strategic bombers. So I wish I had a few more dollars to buy some mechs, but I don't. So we've got 5 um, medium armor. We've got a strategic bomber. We got an airborne, mobile artillery, and a cavalry. And let's move on to some tech. Artillery, factories, jets, and heavy bombers. So we're going to roll some dice. This is came in my last order. It is the income tracker that goes with the set that I did a video of a couple weeks ago of all the characters, the animal characters for income trackers. And this is the Austria-Hungary one, so you can use that set for World War I games as well as the World War II. So pretty nice. I like it. That might be one of my favorite, actually. So let's see. We don't have that color. We do have that. We got that. Purple and smoke. All right, let's roll for, well, we got 2 7s, 8, and a 9. So let's see what happens here. Well, we got 12 and an 11. So jets and factories will go up. So jets goes there, factories goes there. Oh, that was the 2 that went up there. So we don't get to roll until turn 7. So jets and factories. So this is turn 5. So we'll get 1 turn at rolling at 2 other ones. So that's nice. All right, let's move on to combat. We're declaring war on Poland because they started it. It's just the way it is. So I've got 2 dice for income increases. This will be for Britain. 10. Well, that's a stinker. That puts them at wartime. All right, so that means we will also declare war on Belgium. France, they just can only get $4. Well, they got 20. So they go up to 18. I debated whether it was worth it because before, when I was doing my planning, France was down here at 10, and I wanted to get them up to 18. But Japanese sank a transport carrying Lend-Lease to China, so that gave them a die roll, and they got 4. So I probably could have just left it at 14, but I wanted to take that chance that maybe Britain rolled low. They didn't, and well, now we got to suffer the consequences. So we will also declare war on Belgium. So I'll take that off, and let's get with the action. From Czechoslovakia, 3 infantry, 1 artillery. This medium bomber will come over 1, 2, 3. And he'll have a movement of 3 left. I guess I could mark that. All right, so going into West Poland, we've got 2 artillery, 2, 4, 6 infantry, and an AA gun. And from Berlin, 1, 2, he'll have a movement of 3 left. Actually, all of them will. We've got a fighter as well coming in, so they'll both have a movement of 3 left. All our ships will attack this coastal. Doesn't seem like very good odds. Let's see what we got here. Going into Belgium, we're going to create a card for the Gray Manstein. So going in there will be 3 mobile artillery, 3 light tanks, 2 infantry, 1 airborne walking in, Then this transport will bring up 1, 2, another airborne, and he'll come back here. Or will he? Good question. I'll leave him there. We'll see. Seaplane does nothing. So I got 2 fighters. Oh, we got 2 cavalry from Berlin that will come over 1, 2. All right. So doesn't seem like a lot of high numbers. So let's take our 2 fighters and come in there as well. And they will have a movement of 4 left. But honestly, they're just going right back to Western Germany. All right. So now that I'm hitting Belgium, I wonder if I need, it's the same. Well, no, I guess Poland has 3 and a 2, and then they'll have 4 infantry. So I wonder, but I got more firepower going into Belgium there. So I was thinking of originally breaking off a plane to help out that, so now I don't lose any ships, but I don't want that to be a 10-round battle. But I think we'll just go with it as is. The question is 2 planes here, or will 1 be sufficient? Let's ride with it. That was our first thoughts. Let's stick with it. Let's roll some dice. First up here will be Donoslawski. We have, move this up just a hair. We have an artillery, which is a first strike. Nope. All right, so we got 2 infantry at 1, and then 1 infantry boosted to a 3. Nothing. And we got our medium bomber at a 7. Oh my gosh. I hate how this is starting. Defenders, 2 at 4. Nothing. Round 2. So now I've got 2 at 1 and 2 at 3. They're not 1s, they're 2s. There's no river. Boy, I wonder if I had a 2 on that first round. I probably didn't. All right, so 2 at 2, 2 at 3. You know what? The smoke will be the 7 for the bomber. Oh my gosh! So we did get 1. They have 2 back at 4. They did get 1. All right, so let's lose a chip. Let's lose. So far this isn't a very good start. All right, so now we've got 1 at 2, 2 at 3, 1 at 7. How about the bomber hits? There we go. That's the only thing that hit. 1 at 4 back. Dang it. All right, we'll lose an infantry. You know what? We're going to lose that Hungarian infantry, or Czechoslovakian infantry. So that's a take, but it's not worth anything. All right, first round, no good. That was bad. All right, second round, we've got 2 artillery at 3. First strikes. There's a hit. Well, there was a 3 on there. We'll just call it 1 hit. So we'll get rid of that cavalry. All right, so I got 4 infantry. Is there a river? No. 4 infantry at 2. Got that right this time. 2 infantry at 3. And we'll roll the aircraft separate. All right, so none of that's a hit. Okay, how super exciting. 6 for the fighter. There's a hit. 7 for the tactical. 2 hits. All right, so at least they're down to 1 for the round 2. All right, so they got 3 at 4. Oh, man, this is not my game. This is not my game. The dice rolls are just not happening. All right, so round 2. We'll have 2 at 2, which will be the blue. 4 at 3. Gosh. Fighter at 6. Tactical bomber at 7. At least it hit. All right. 1 at 4 defense. Oh, a 3 or a 4. We're going to roll that again. It was an 8. That was what was on top on the roll anyway. All right, so that is worth $1. But it doesn't come off anybody. So we go to there. Britain actually has to declare war on Germany to get any of that Polish stuff, so that will be their decision, which will be bad for the U.S. Our attack up top, we've got that coastal sub at a 2. Nope. So we got 2 2s and 2 4s. The 4s will be the blue, and that's for the destroyer, coastal defense ship, 2 torpedo boat destroyers. No, I said blue was the destroyers. All right, no hit. Defender at a 2. Nothing. I'll roll that all together again. But this time there's no first strike, so there'll be 3 at 2, 2 at 4. Nothing. Round 3. Oh my gosh, round 4. There we go. Oh, but they got a hit. Well, you go 4 rounds, they're going to get a hit. Boy, I am suffering big time. Let's lose a torpedo boat destroyer. All right, doggone it. Times are rough. Times are rough. All right, so into Belgium, where I feel like I should have brought more air. But I would have suffered in other locations. We've got 3 artillery first strikes. Dang it. All right, so now we've got 3 light armor. I don't really have 5. I need 5 at 3. Oh, no, wait a minute. I need more than that. Let's just roll. Okay, 3 light armor. There is 2 cavalry and 3 infantry at 3. Oh, and the airborne is at 3. And then I'll roll my 2 fighters separately. All right. So there is 1, 2, 3 hits. Thank goodness. All right. 2 fighters. We just need 1 hit, and we got 2 hits. All right. So Belgium is down. Let's roll 4 at 4. Nice. That's the grouping that I did not need to hit. Going into France there. All right. So let's put Manstein there in Belgium. And this card here, well, the planes will land. So we take it with 3 artillery, or mobile artillery, 3 light tanks, 2 cavalry, 2 infantry, 2 airborne, and then the 2 fighters. We'll just go back to Western Germany. All right, so now I got to decide where I want my airborne. All right, I think what we'll do is we'll rail our mountain infantry to Czechoslovakia. This fighter and this tactical will just come back to West Germany because that seems to be the best spot. Am I putting something in Berlin? Yes. I think we'll move that cavalry to Berlin just for grins. All right, so the airborne, we'll leave him in Bavaria. All right, so the 2 infantry in Bavaria, I think we'll just leave them. Let's split. One will go to Bohemia and one will stay. Or do I even need one to stay? I do not need one to stay, so he'll go to Bavaria as well. All right, so this medium bomber will come back to Bavaria. So that's all landed. I was going to rail that, but that was back when I was going to upgrade him, and now I changed my plan. So he'll just walk over to Western Germany for grins. All right, I think that's pretty much it. We are going to move our subs. One sub is going to come down 3. 1, 2, 3 into A48. And then these 2 subs are going to slide here into A33. And on the far side of the world, our Raider will go 1, 2, 3 into P62. All right, so that is pretty much it for Germany. I don't think I got anything else to move. Let's place out Berlin, Bohemia, Bavaria. Interesting. I wonder if I want that in Bavaria now. Well, this goes in Bohemia. The self-propelled artillery and the cavalry goes in Berlin. I know that for sure. I think we'll take the fighter and the tactical and come to Bavaria. So 2 fighters in Western Germany. I believe that's it. Oh no, goodness. We've got our 5 medium armor. That would have been sad for next turn. All right, so there is that. Okay, let's look at income. It won't be as high this time. It's 24. So we are at 2 for Belgium. So that's 27, 1 for Poland. So let's change out the cash. There's a 25, 27. And we are not at war with France or Britain because we didn't attack them. So we do not collect our bonus income. I'm sure they don't want to declare war on me and hose the U.S. But I could be wrong. They might not like the U.S. and they might want to punish them. So that's it. Let's do a recap. In Belgium, 3 self-propelled artillery, 3 light armor, 2 infantry, 2 airborne, 2 cavalry. We do have Spain. I don't think we're going to move, but we are going to roll a dice. So let's do that before I forget. It is a 6. A 1. Nice. I hate to start the militia game, but we are going to do that. And we'll put 1 militia in Madrid and 1 militia in Spanish Morocco. All right, back. Nothing changes in Spain. The forces all stay the same. We did Belgium. Bavaria, fighter, tactical, medium bomber, strategic bomber, air transport, 2 airborne. Western Germany, militia, 2 fighters, seaplane, 5 medium armor. Berlin, 2 cavalry. Bohemia, 2 infantry, 1 self-propelled artillery. I'm thinking about those 2 guys in Bohemia. Doggone it. Because I initially wanted to leave them. Nah, we'll just leave them the way they are. Slovakia is a mountain infantry. Donislavsky is a infantry artillery. And then what is that? West Poland is 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 anti-aircraft gun. All right. That is it. And our Navy is now minus a torpedo boat destroyer up there, which sucks. A sub in A-48 and 2 in A-33. And our Coastal Raider is in P-62. That's it for Germany. No question about what's coming next turn, though. Next up will be Russia.